Hey guys, James Erickson here with my brother Andres. And today we are actually going to be discussing the Nintendo Switch, our first impressions of it, what we kind of thought after the trailer and what we thought before the trailer and all that. And we're going to discuss what we think about it, what we've seen, what we want to see, all that other jazz. And then we're also going to talk about what a Super Smash Bros. Port might look like, because apparently there's some reputable rumors out there of a Smash port coming with the Mario Kart port and the Splatoon port / sequel, whatever it's going to be. And we're going to be doing this at the same time we play some Super Smash Bros. 3-stock, no items, Omega, I think. Did you put Omega on?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because we haven't really done that. We did that early in our channel, but don't expect us to be the greatest people in the world. We play a lot. We're not that bad, but we're not like avid tournament goers. Plus, we're discussing things while we play. So all you people in the comments are like, "Oh my gosh, you didn't do that right. Oh my gosh, you should have done the up air when you did the down air." Like, oh my god, we don't give a crap, okay? Just watch the freaking video and answer the same questions that we're asking, I guess, about the Nintendo Switch.
Talk to us in the comments and let us know what y'all think, because we like when you guys are a part of the conversation.
That is true. Except those who want to just be negative about every single thing in the whole entire world and just talk about drinking bleach constantly.
Drinking bleach?
I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway.
First stupid mistake.
Yeah.
Why did he see Bowser coming?
Alright.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You can just juggle me in the air while we talk the whole time.
Anyway, so the first question that I had written down on a sheet of paper was, what was your first impressions of the trailer when it first came out? Because I know our opinions of the NS, the Switch, were different before the trailer. So what did you think after you saw the trailer?
Oh no!
Do that!
Well, gosh, I'm doing so bad. Well, obviously, we were both skeptical about Nintendo's future because of their past decisions. So I was nervous when I started the trailer, and I was just hoping so badly that, yay, they were gonna. I was hoping Basically, I was very, very excited and very surprised, and I was so thankful that I was just super glad that I didn't finish the video going, "Oh man, Nintendo screwed up again." I was very happy, and I think they're really doing the right thing with this thing.
Yeah, I actually agree. Before, I don't know why I thought this. I think we both thought this, but before the Switch trailer came out, we were a little bummed out about what we were hearing in the rumors. We felt like it was just gonna be, it wasn't gonna be even a competitor to the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One.
It just seemed like they were trying to be too gimmicky again and try something new that was just gonna end up not working well with like people who actually want to play video games.
Right. And I don't know why, I just had this image of, of something that had a lot less graphical capability than it showed in the trailer, which obviously that's not the final.
100% accurate, yeah.
Right. I thought I wasn't going to be a good competitor. I thought that the graphical capability was going to not be as good as they showed, which I'm sure it's going to be a lot better than the Wii U, now that we know now that we know some of the rumored specs and things like that, like the NVIDIA the NVIDIA graphics card, and then we have like 4 gigabytes of RAM inside of it, apparently, which is double the Wii U, but apparently that is half of what the PS4 and the Xbox One are gonna have for RAM. After I saw the trailer, I think I felt the same way. I was very hyped. In fact, I was legitimately hyped about the console. I mean, the games really got me. I was really excited about nice crapola. I was really excited about Splatoon, obviously, but
Yeah, me too.
I was excited about Mario Kart. I was excited about the Mario game coming out. But when I saw the console and what it looked like, how it played, it seemed more like an actual console instead of a gimmick, like you said. So another thing that we wanted to discuss was what the console actually looked like, and whether our thoughts were what we thought it was going to be. We saw that the controller they had. I thought there were multiple things that kind of after the trailer, because we had the rumors beforehand that it was going to be like a gamepad and that the sides were going to come off. Got you and Bowser Jr.
Dang it.
Turn around and use your umbrella. The controller was going to look like a gamepad with the sides coming off, and I didn't know how we were going to use that. Like what that would look like realistically. Would it work practically? And would it not only work practically, but would it be a positive experience? And I think from the trailer, we saw that when you take the two controllers off. Gosh, Villager, what are you doing? You take the two controllers off on the sides, and then you can put it in that.
Naked and afraid.
They called it that Joy-Con grip, I guess. And I was actually happy about seeing that. I thought that was a really good idea, especially when it came to the two joysticks, the one on the left side of the Joy-Cons. They didn't go parallel anymore. Did you notice that, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
They're both up on top.
I did notice that too, and I was wondering if if the one on the right was gonna get in the way while you're trying to press the buttons. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's how the Xbox controller is.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you have an Xbox controller next to you?
I have one close by, but not in.
Yeah,
eyesight.
the Xbox controller has the joystick on the top side on the left. I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, I know.
Let me just check real quick.
It might be opposite.
The one for the Xbox is like that.
It's got the right joystick on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's how the new controller is. Now, they did this, which was pretty smart, because when you take the two Joy-Cons off the gamepad, you can use them as separate controllers, so that when each person is holding a Joy-Con, the joystick is on the same side of the controller. That's why they did it that way. So
it's just like the more that I watch it and the more stuff I read, I just realize like how well thought out it is and how like careful they were about everything.
I gotta do something about that. I guess that's what I'm gonna do about it. Villager is one that I cannot concentrate well on while I'm talking. So I guess it came out that they're no longer doing the double screen. They're just sticking to either the TV, like the gamepad.
Yeah.
And this has to go with the 3DS too, because if the Switch replaces the 3DS, then there's no double screen action with that either. So this is just either TV or when you go handheld, it's just going to be that one screen. Now, do you think that will have disadvantages because of some games that use that, or do you think that won't be a big deal at all? And some games that use that heavily were something like...
well, I feel like a lot of people aren't going to want to buy... I mean, a lot of people who don't buy the Nintendo Switch aren't going to want to buy... Like, people who like handheld... Oh, yeah!
Dang it!
I feel like people who like handheld consoles aren't going to want to buy the Nintendo Switch just to use...
For handheld purposes.
Yeah. So I don't know if I would say it's going to replace handheld gaming for Nintendo, like, completely, but I don't know.
That might be the case, too, because apparently the battery life for the Switch, when it's a handheld, is rumored to be 3 hours long, which isn't a very long time at all. In fact, I think that's only a little more than, like, the gamepad for the Wii U. Oh, you dumb Rob. But games like Splatoon that use it for ink strikes and super jumping and things like that, I'm actually gonna miss that feature. Because sure, you can do an overlay of it, like hold a button. I can't even pay attention here. you can hit a button and have a map overlay. But then you're gonna have to move the joystick to pick a place. Look at me. No!
Bad, Ted.
With Splatoon, you'll have to, like I said, you'll have to use the joystick to find a place to use like an ink strike and for super jumping and stuff like that, which will probably not be a big deal.
Yeah,
I can see myself getting used to that.
Call of Duty does it. Splatoon 2 can do it too.
That's true.
here or like what? Ah, dang.
What do you think about the fact that it will most likely not have backwards compatibility if we're gonna be going to cartridges?
I mean, I think they said it's definitely not going to have it.
Oh, did they? I
Yeah.
thought that's what they said.
I mean, I'm bummed, obviously, but I don't know. I still have a Wii U, so I'll just
F.
take it out when I need it.
I used to be really happy that they had backwards compatibility on the Wii because we played a lot of GameCube games. In fact,
Yeah.
to this day, I just played Pikmin for the GameCube on my Wii today.
Actually, the funny thing is, I don't know if this is what you're about to say, but GameCube had a lot of good games, and the Wii and the Wii U don't have like too many. Their good games are really good, but they don't have a bunch of those. So backwards compatibility, I feel like maybe won't be a big deal in the long run.
Right, that is kind of what I was gonna say. I think as time goes on, backwards compatibility it's not that big of a deal anymore. Part of the reason is because they have Virtual Console, and they usually end up bringing the good games back if we want it. I mean, I don't really care that much because I have a Wii, I have a GameCube that I can play.
But it also means you'll have to set it up and stuff. You can't just insert the
that's
disc.
true.
So it just comes down to how lazy you are.
Yes. I mostly play GameCube games on my Wii. I don't play the Wii games.
Oh, really?
I never play like Mario Kart Wii. I only play Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Double Dash. I've just started playing again.
That's funny. Like, what would you even play?
Oh, jeez!
Nice.
Let's talk about some Smash. Well,
Let's talk about drugs. There's a lot to know.
And that too. Before the trailer came out, there were rumors from, I think Game Explain gets rumors from the so-called Emily Rogers, who apparently is a very reputable leak talker-bouter.
That's the official term.
That is. Did you just kill yourself?
Nope.
And so before the trailer came out, she talked about ports of Mario Kart, I think, and she talked about a port of Super Smash Brothers. And so when the trailer came out, we saw Mario Kart, which looks like it's going to be a port, and we saw Splatoon, which may or may not be a port, and then they showed a Mario game. Now, you look at all those, and you think, like, they didn't show Super Smash Brothers, but Super Smash Brothers has to be a port that comes out along with Mario Kart or Splatoon, if those are going to be ports too.
I mean, not at the same time, but
right,
yes,
not at the same time, but there's no way they're not going to come out with that. Super Smash Brothers is the reason why people buy Wii U's, and Splatoon, and Mario Kart obviously, but I think Super Smash Brothers is the #1 reason. If someone was buying it for a specific game, it would be Super Smash Brothers. That's my opinions. Everyone can hate me in the comments.
You're wrong! I bought mine because of Nintendo Land!
I bought it because of Candy Kong's Great Adventure. Right, Lori?
Oh my god, Mario Party 10.
I'm too scared to hate on Mario Party 10 because of all the hate we got.
I love that game!
Worst of Wii U video.
Anyways, Super Smash Brothers. So we're almost 100% positive. I'm not a creator of the Wii U. I don't know what's going on here, the NS or whatever, but I'm almost 100% positive. We'll see it. We'll see probably updated graphics, and we'll most likely see, and I guess I'm just kind of spitballing here. Not really though. New characters. And what new characters do you think that we will see? Like not just what you want to see, but you think we will actually see in the, whatever it's called, the port.
James's wife really wants Candy Kong and Smash Bros.
He hears
For some reason. Is there anyone else that feels the same way as she does? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments below.
The person that's been on my mind the entire time you've been saying that is Inkling, obviously.
Oh, Inkling? I'm talking about like Ice Climbers or Wolf.
Oh. Let's pretend I didn't say that yet. If you're talking about characters who they're gonna bring Brack, then yeah, yes, I would say Ice Climbers and Wolf are a shoe-in for Shoe Bros, Super Shoe Bros.
Yeah, because I think one of the limitations for the Ice Climbers was the fact that the 3DS couldn't.
Ouch!
Dude, I just kicked your butt, and I don't even use Ike.
Well, I don't play DK that often, so.
Oh yeah, so you're a dead guy.
And you're really good with Cloud, so we know what the outcome's gonna be. But anyway, let's get back to talking about this.
Something people say, and I think I would like, is that they think we will see the 3DS stages coming back, and then new stages.
Onto the Switch one?
Onto the Switch one. They'll do away, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS has had its go, and they're just going to bring the stages from the new stages, at least, from the 3DS to the Switch. Is that something you would like to see?
Yeah, I would, because I don't have the 3DS, and I've never even played all of those stages, so I think it'd be cool for them to bring them here, if they're good.
Well, some of the stages on there I preferred. Like, I actually liked the Pac-Man stage on the 3DS.
Yeah,
and
I saw that one.
If they could bring, look at that, you took my first stock. Anyways, if they could bring that to like higher resolution game, then I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, well, since you brought it up before, you can talk about characters who you think they will actually bring to, if they were gonna bring new characters to Smash, who you think they would actually bring?
If they do go with a port, which I'm sure they will, it probably means we're not going to have a new Smash Brothers for a really long time. So maybe they will release more DLC or something on the Switch, or just bring new characters. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. But if they did, I'm sure a lot of people's first choices, well, maybe not, would like to see the Inklings. And I think they would work really well in their original Nintendo property, so that would fit right in, and there's a lot you could do with them, and I think it would be super cool to see them in the game.
In fact, when the ballot was going on, I think a lot of people had expressed, at least on a lot of social media, they expressed that their votes were the Inklings, and people were almost, like when I would watch discussions and stuff on YouTube about who they think was going to be in the ballot, Inkling was always in the top, and obviously so is King K. Rool, and so is Banjo, but it turned out, Bayonetta, I was so surprised about when Bayonetta won the ballot.
Oh my gosh, how did I win?
Bayonetta, I was very surprised about Bayonetta.
We have a video of James's reaction to the video. It's pretty funny. Maybe we'll show you sometime.
Yeah. At that point, Inkling was always in the things that I watched, and even myself, like I really wanted to see Inkling in Super Smash Brothers, and I'm sure by now Sakurai knows that I want to see Inkling in Super Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Or at least his fans want to see Inkling. I think Splatoon has become this. Splatoon has become a very successful franchise for Nintendo. And when that happens, you usually see the character in Super Smash Brothers. And I think if we see freaking Corrin in Super Smash Brothers,
I know.
How can we not see an Inkling? Just one Inkling! An Inkling of an Inkling!
Of an Inkling.
That would be freaking awesome. I would love that. I think they have so much potential to be a very nice jab. One thing that I was just reminded of was when they were still doing the ballot. I know that I think it was Rare, the owners of Banjo-Kazooie. They even commented and said we would definitely love to see Banjo in your game.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? Actually, that brings up a different person. I wonder if we will see Ukulele in Super Smash Brothers. That would be pretty cool.
It depends. I feel it depends on when the game comes out and what consoles it's on.
Do you not think it would be on Nintendo?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how. I don't know who they belong to or what. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know things.
Yeah. Well, That would be great if we could see that. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. When do you think something like Super Smash Brothers specifically, would release for the Nintendo Switch?
Well, we don't even know when like Splatoon and Mario Kart or the Solo Mario are gonna release. So if the NX comes out in March, they're probably gonna need some strong launch titles. So maybe one of them would, but I'm sure Smash Bros wouldn't. Well, maybe they would talk about it at E3 next year, and then maybe it would be out December next year, maybe, or maybe later. Maybe that's too hopeful.
For Smash? When?
Yeah.
What month is E3 again?
June.
You know what? Maybe. That actually seems realistic. I think when the NX comes out, they'll probably launch. I know. Gosh, I'm not even paying attention anymore. That was so dumb. I think I'd have to agree with you. I don't think that that Super Smash Brothers would be around launch time, but I think maybe by E3 they would probably come out with, yes, Super Smash Brothers is coming as a port, and here's some new details, and then character trailer, and they'll do that stupid thing where they make you think it's like somebody else and then it's someone dumb. Anyways.
At least to us.
Yeah. And I think that one of the reasons for that is because they didn't show anything about Super Smash Brothers in the trailer, and so that makes me think they would wait.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely never thought they would. I didn't think they would show Splatoon or Mario Kart or a Solo Mario game, so I was really happy with what I got from the trailer.
Yeah. What's some improvements that we would like to see in the next one? I honestly can't really think of one because, and I know I'm going to get so much hate in the comments for this from avid Melee players, but honestly, I thought Super Smash Bros. For Wii U was just like the best installment for Super Smash Bros. When it came to gameplay mechanics and just how you handle your characters. And then they had the ability to balance characters, which is nice. I mean, it has its ups and downs. But if someone's way overpowered and you want to play competitively, the developers have the chance to change all that. I thought the gameplay was a lot smoother. It was a lot more sensitive.
I mean, there's a reason people who really like Melee a lot like it, because it is a different kind of playing style. But I prefer more balanced
This is totally
characters
opinion.
Yeah. Because I agree, I like Smash Wii U so much better, and that's our opinion, and I don't care who says otherwise.
So when it comes to improvements for like Smash for Switch, I mean, the only thing they can really do is just anything you would do with a new game. Polish up the gameplay, and I mean, the gameplay here is really good, so just do what you normally do.
I doubt they would make any changes to like classic mode or Smash Tour or anything like that.
Yeah.
I almost never use those things anymore.
Yeah, once in a blue moon I'll realize, oh, I kind of want that trophy I didn't get, so I'll go play. But the only thing I use Super Smash Brothers for is like for glory, and then tournaments, and then like if I want to play with people who are over, or you and I are in the same room together, we'll play.
The only thing I can think of that I would personally like to see some improvements for is custom stages, because I like creating stages. I think it's fun, and I think they could improve it somehow. I don't know, maybe by allowing you to move pieces after you create them, first of all, and also having more backgrounds, more like the only thing I liked better about Brawl custom stages, because I think this one is way better, is that they had like props you could use. There weren't that many, but I mean, this one does too, but the other one had like a lot of different structures and stuff. Yeah,
actually, that's something I wanted with the custom stage creator, was that they would have props. But when it comes to the Switch, I don't think they're gonna add anything big like that.
Yeah,
I think they'll probably just focus on, because what the fans want to see, they'll probably focus on new characters and new stages.
Yeah.
And then leave all the other stuff for another Super Smash Brothers game.
Right.
So.
Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know your thoughts on what we talked about in the comments. Share your opinion. We don't mind having civil conversation.
You can also share your opinions about how we played Super Smash Brothers, but
Yeah.
we're probably gonna ignore you.
Also, we just reached 15,000. I don't know if we ever thanked you guys, but thank you so much. Yeah, that's about it. Be sure to subscribe to Erickson Gaming if you already haven't for more discussions and information on the NX, as well as more tournaments that we have, contests. I already said discussions. Playthroughs, and much more video game content. All right, bye-bye.